I'm surprised there are more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. How many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new? Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events, like the festival, that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? That was impressive. Just for a moment, I forgot about all my sad thoughts. Her speech was really uplifting. I really admire her. Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it. It feels good to see the entire group smiling and cheering. Zero looks amused. I wonder what he's thinking about right now. Does he think we're lame? Or maybe he appreciates our motivation? Or perhaps he's just thinking about the other girls? Honestly, I don't know. It's really weird too, because the fact that the game's using a different, like a weird modified version of the DDLC engine, you can tell it can only have 3 characters on screen. And it's like
it's like a remade version. It's like they're making a Rempy still, but it's like a recreation.
Yeah, it's like a really modified version. So that's what I was like, and it can only have 3 characters on screen.
I feel like that was one of the selling points of this mod, is that it was built from the ground up again.
And it's like that's cool, but like I don't know. There's just some things that are just odd, like the fact that we have to take Natsuki out the scene just for Yuri to be there. It's like the transitions aren't as smooth. Like Natsuki has to slowly leave so Yuri can slowly come in.
Yeah. The game was like rebuilt from the ground up, but it's like it's not as good.
It looks like I'm watching a puppet show.
The little like paper puppets just like.
All right, take Natsuki off the screen. And then Yuri. Like I understand that maybe they slowed like the moving to make it look realistic, but it's like I don't know. I feel like it was fine just making them fade out sometimes too. See ya, Steph Wagon. Have fun with the vanilla dialogue, everyone. Oh, we won't. Don't worry. So Zero, what kind of things do you like to read? I've never even seen Zero read. Answering this question is gonna be tough for him. He doesn't know how. Well, he mutters quietly. Manga? I know someone who's interested in manga. I glance at Natsuki. She perks her head up from her book, opens her mouth as if she's about to speak, but then decides to stay quiet. I can't blame her. I know how it feels. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. No, I can't believe this. I had to literally drag him into this club, and he just agrees so quickly to start reading? For Yuri? This is unfair. I'm trying my best. No, it's Zero's choice, not mine. Can't just be that selfish all the time. Wait, Holly, when's your birthday? What? Happy belated birthday. Holly, when's your birthday? Oh, it was your birthday yesterday. Happy belated birthday, Holly. My thoughts are all scrambled in my brain. I shake my head and I keep listening on Zero's conversation with Yuri. I'm old. Are you a boomer, Holly? Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. You get a soft spot. There's nothing Yuri likes more than reading. My favorite's usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. She keeps talking about her love for books. I wish I could talk a bit more, too. I love literature, too. It's such a beautiful way to escape. But I usually feel bad when I'm done with the book, when I realize it was all fiction. When I realize life is how it is. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer gets to deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Don't mind that obvious DDLC meta joke. I read a horror book once. I forgot about that line. I forgot about that line. I really love that line. I love it so much. I read a horror book once too, MC. Yuri totally ignores Zero. I feel sad for him. Wouldn't it be bad for him? Oh no, it's Sayori. She has depression. She feels sad for him. Right. He's trying his best. Although, I don't think he's ever read any horror books. Is he just trying to impress Yuri? What do you mean he's never read any horror books? He's read a horror book once, he said! How dare you, Sayori? How dare you not think he's read any horror books? He's read The Goosebumps!
Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you.
What a naive conclusion. Does she really think getting in people's minds is that easy? No, Sayori, she's just trying to start conversation. You know, Sayori, you're kind of mean. Sayori, maybe you're kind of the asshole here.
I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down.
Was that a Radical Soda reference? Maybe.
The surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
Ugh, I hate horror.
Oh, why's that?
Well, She's reluctant to speak. So she doesn't dare talk when Zero's around. She's genuinely cute. Never mind.
That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea? That's another thing I've realized, because I'm such a fucking nerd. I've realized that some of the expressions that they use in Rainclouds aren't the same ones they have in the original game. Like, this isn't a one-by-one recreation in terms of the expressions. The fact that I'm calling this out is a problem, but you know, I've already grown to accept that I know too much about this game. When you've played over 50 mods, you start knowing things. But yeah, it's like, for example, Natsuki did not have that expression when Monica said that. That's way too sad of an expression. Nerd zero. What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud! Give that back!
So Natsuki's also a writer, right? Why is everyone so good here?
Can't write a single good poem.
Fine.
I'm going to have a bit of fun, but I'm allowed to enjoy my time. I'm going to have a bit of fun, okay.
I'm allowed to enjoy my time here after all. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are.
I put my hands on Natsuki's shoulders.
I'm not cute!
Zero doesn't seem to care. He's too focused on Natsuki. Why is he acting like I don't exist at all? Is this all I'm worth? Natsuki, do you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes.
Why do you care?
I'm just here, watching them talk.
Maybe Zero decided to ignore me. That'd be better for his health. Must be boring to stay with me. Sayori, you didn't say anything for a conversation. You were literally talking to Natsuki. How can he ignore you if you were never talking to him? And here I am, thinking about the same things again and again. I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No!
She looks away. Doesn't she see that an opportunity to show how talented she is? I don't think people realize all the lost occasions they had. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet.
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart.
I wish I could write about what I feel. But how am I supposed to explain something I can't understand myself? I hope I'll become as good as Natsuki one day. Her poems may be cute, but she's always so expressive when she's writing.
Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
She's so shy. I know how great her writing skills are. I don't think Zero would dislike her poems. I guess it's the same for Yuri.
Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems.
Everyone looks at me, yet no one says a word. There's an awkward silence. We're all sitting at the table. Is it my fault? Did I say something wrong? Monica decides to break the silence. I wish I were brave enough to do that.
Okay. I have an idea, everyone.
Natsuki and Yuri look surprised. I'm afraid I already know what Monica's going to say.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even.
I don't want to do this. I'm gonna fail again. Zero will hate me even more.
I literally come back to, I don't want to do this. I'm gonna fail again. Like, fuck off.
Bro, she's gonna fail at writing words. I know I shouldn't overthink this, but I know I won't be able to do this well. Still, gotta act confident, for their sake. I try breaking the awkwardness.
Yeah, let's do it!
I feel so awkward. The only enthusiastic one, but nobody looks cheered up.
Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Zero?
She gives Zero a big smile. Of course he can't resist. Hold on, there's still one problem.
Huh? What's that?
I knew it. I'm certain he's gonna find an excuse to not join us. Most likely because I'm already in the club. I never said I would join this club. Zero may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I suppressed my urge to cry. Why? Why is he so hurtful when I'm trying my best to make him a bit happier? I'm not the only disappointed one, it seems. The other girls all look sad. Zero stares at us for a few seconds. He barely looks at me.
But... I'm sorry, I thought... Zero... You all...
After a little bit of thought, he lets out a long sigh. I cross my fingers behind my back. Even if he doesn't care about me, please. Please just let him stay with us. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. Without even thinking, I wrap my arms around Zero. I wish I could stay like that a bit longer.
Yes! I'm so happy!
Hey! I don't know what was this feeling I just had. Was it happiness? Zero makes me feel weird things. Maybe I can bring him to stop hating me after all.
What the fuck? Oh, was it happiness? Like she's never felt happiness
What is
before?
this? What is this? What is this happiness? That I've never felt
She's
this
a
before.
fucking alien.
I'm pretty sure even depressed people have been happy at some point.
Yeah.
There has been a point where they have been happy. like I really don't think it's like they're incapable of feeling happiness at any point. Like, I don't think that's the case. Like, they're not robots. It's like they've felt happiness sometimes. What is happy? Maybe the literature club will change me for the best. Maybe.
You really did scare me for a moment.
If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed.
Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club.
Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share.
She glances at Zero. I look at him too, smiling, but he only notices Monica.
Zero, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Yeah. You see, exactly, Death Kitty. Yeah, you said you have your happy days, average days, and bad days. It's not like depression level 10 every day. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. It's like, I'm pretty sure it's like even people with depression have happy days.
Yeah,
like
they have
Holly
good
said,
days.
if she was never truly happy, if she was never happy at all before this, she would not have lived this long. She would not still be alive. Everyone's happily chatting amongst themselves. I want to join in, but I just can't find anything to say. Zero looks like he's thinking. Is he thinking about a poem? I wish I could see what's in his head. I wish I could know how to make him appreciate my company. Can't really complain though. He finally joined the literature club. He really is a great person. See ya, Sadden. Thanks for watching. Would it bother him if...
Hey, Zero, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
He hesitates for a moment. I shouldn't have asked, but I'm sure I can try showing him I'm still his good old Sayori. My god, you say it like you're a tool. My good old Sayori! I really miss the times when we would walk around holding hands when we were just innocent kids. Sure, might as well. Might as well? What does every single word he says hurt me? He just said might as well. God damn it, Sayori. It's...
Sayori, you can't hold hands with him anymore because you're in high school.
All he said was sure, might as well, because the way you said it, the way you said the sentence to him was, since we're already here. So he said, yeah, might as well, so, you know, since we're already here, like you just stated.
Might as well. You're the only fucking person here anyway.
Well, I was like, because you already stated since we're already here, so saying might as well makes sense to say in that sentence.
Yep.
Vanilla MC's kind of an ass. Is he though?
He's not that really much. He's not an ass. He's just not delusional. He's just dense.
Yeah, he's just dense, really.
Yay!
Zero? Yep, your mic's off. Oh no. Well, Zero's dead.
I love when Voice Mod decides to randomly fuck.
Ah! There he is.
When Voice Mod randomly decides, no, not today.
Yeah, because you got all quiet, and I looked at the screen, and then you pressed the button, I was like, he didn't read that. I was like, I think your mic's off.
Yeah, it's like, Voice Mod's like, oh, I'm just gonna stop your mic for right now. It's like, oh, okay, thanks, man. Appreciate it. So yeah, so what was the last thing you guys heard? Was it yay?
Yeah.
Yay!
Zero hasn't said a word since we left the school. It looks like he's thinking about something. I appreciate the fact that he joined the club, but did he join for my friends or for the club itself? I know the answer. He smiles slightly. Is he thinking about Monica? I am. Zero? What is it?
Thank you for joining the club.
Oh, no problem. Looks really interesting, and your friends look nice too. Is he doing this on purpose?
Well, I'll let you work on your poem. I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, see you.
Is he doing what on purpose? He literally just said it looks really interesting and your friends look nice because you just met them.
Literally, like, does she think, like, she's literally not showing anything saying that she has depression. Does she think that, like, he knows and he's trying to, he's, like, out to get her and he secretly knows about it. And it's like, you literally have shown nothing.
I mean, I know depression gives you misconceptions, but to this degree, like, she's literally delusional at this point.
Yeah.
Like, this isn't even depression to some degree, so at this point, some of these is just being delusional.
He opens his front door and disappears into his house. I sigh.
Also, if she's constantly, like, thinking that she's being, like, abused by words by this guy, I'm pretty sure she would stop hanging out with him.
Well, it's because she loves him. Love time.
Why? Why does she love him if he's
I
constantly
don't know.
fucking
You
her
make a good point.
She shouldn't be loving him if that's the case.
It's exhausting to act happy and cute all day long, but I feel like Zero took a step forward today. I just want to sleep. Oh, I forgot. Oh yeah, I forgot. They change the background.
Oh.
This wasn't the background in the original.
Was it not?
It was not. I remember because I played the original. They changed the backgrounds. I've only played the original one. Yeah, they had to change the backgrounds because copyright.
I know what it was. It was
Yeah.
the one where she like went through the door and like the stairs are right there.
Yeah, the stairs are right there and everything. They had to change the backgrounds because copyright. Yeah, that's why I looked at this. I was like, I was like, oh shit. 'Cause I looked at this. I was like, wait, this wasn't the background. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot. They had copyright problems.
I remember that background.
So I will say. So now, surprisingly, it's time for me to give Rainclouds some actual pointers. Because there are some good things that Rainclouds does do. There's some things it does that I like. Like, for example, I like where as soon as Sayori gets into her house where no one's around, she takes off her mask, so now the music instantly shifts. I know it's a small, subtle thing, but I like that.
Yeah.
It's like, I feel like it's like, okay, now, it's like, this is where you could show depressed Sayori who doesn't care. It's like, she doesn't have to put on a mask anymore. I like that instant switch. Plus, also, yeah, Vanilla's gone, so yay. The first day's easily the worst. Yeah, the first day of this mod is easily the worst. I don't even bother with the light.
Okay. That's okay, because that just means it'll get better from here.
It gets better because there's actually some extra scenes they added. Granted, even though those extra scenes have problems in their own selves, they'll get to those. I land on the sofa and I look at the ceiling. There are the few parts of it that worked here is when she was alone. Yeah, Sayori when she's alone actually works well. It's when she's with other people is where there's a problem. Sayori by herself, they know how to portray. A poem. I wish I could find something to write, but no ideas come to mind. Like maybe I can make something pretty decent. Hey, Erd. What's Zero like? Oh yeah, I forgot. We actually get options here. I don't know, we're not really. I mean, oh yeah, doesn't she like make a different picture depending on what you pick?
I don't have any idea. You think I played this mod more than once?
I was asking the chat.
Oh.
I mean, I was asking you too because I thought you played it, but I think it's.
I did play it, but I don't remember a lot.
I don't think. Oh, she does. Yeah, she draws a different picture depending on what you put. So I guess we can see all the pictures. Something true.
Does it say that? Oh, did you not save?
I did. You just didn't see me.
Oh, I thought you.
I'll just work on it for a bit and see what I can come up with. Sit at my desk and grab a pen and a sheet of paper. I can do this. People are more depressed than I am. I can't be down all the time. Zero one wants a sad, pathetic failure. I'm writing an amazing poem. Not sure if I fully believe in what I'm saying, but I start writing anyway. People are more depressed than she is. Yeah, I'm with Gommel on this one. From how she's acting, she might be the most depressed person I've ever met.
Also, I kind of don't like when people like say that. It's like, oh, people are more depressed than me, so then I shouldn't be acting like this.
Well, yeah,
like,
obviously that's not a good mindset to have. Yeah.
Like, I understand what you mean, but like that doesn't mean you're not allowed to be more sad than someone who has a higher depression.
Yeah. It's like, that's not a good mindset to have, but it's also like, fucking, I think that's a lie what you just said. I don't think there's anyone more depressed than Sayori. From how we've been looking at this, I don't think there's anyone more depressed than her.
Her depression is like high functioning, and then Monica brings it up more.
Yeah, well, like, yeah, Monica hasn't even tweaked with it yet.
Yeah.
Like, jeez. I felt some kind of inspiration while I was writing. I wasted a good amount of paper, but I think I'm done. I read my poem again. So this is where we put something true. Hiding the heart, hiding the pain, hiding the tears that fall like rain. I think I'm fine when I'm anything but. The ache in my soul rips at my gut. My skin is on fire, I burn from within. The calm on my face is an ongoing sin. The world must stay out, I've built up a wall. A fragile lie will collapse should it ever fall. Loneliness consumes me, it eats away the years, until my life is swallowed by unending fears. Waiting for someone to see I wear a mask, and care enough to remove it. Is that too much to ask? Yeah, and another thing I'll give him, poems are pretty good. No, this is just bad! Well, if it's bad, we'll make another one! So there's something happy. I come with no wrapping or pretty pink bows. I am who I am, from my head to my toes. I tend to get loud when speaking my mind, even a little crazy some of the time. I'm not a size 5 and I don't care to be. You can be you and I can be me. I try to stay strong when pain knocks me down, and the times that I cry when no one's around. To err is human, or so that's what they say. Well, tell me, who's perfect anyway?
You know what I just realized?
Well, if that's bad, then go to the other one!
You know what I
What?
just realized? That none of this matters because she throws it away and makes bottles anyway.
No, she makes, no, Bottles is the other one. She makes, breakfast.
Well,
The breakfast one.
Oh yeah, no. Wait, no. I thought...
Bottles is
Bottles
not,
what?
Bottles is second. Because she says, I'm gonna make a really good one next time. And that's what you're like, Sayori, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, okay. She throws the poem away and she makes the breakfast one without your consent.
They put me in the oven to bake. Me a deprived and miserable cake. Feeling the heat, I started to bubble. Watching the others, I knew I was in trouble. They opened the door and I started my life. Frosting me with a silver knife. Decorating me with candy jewels. The rest of my batch looked like fools. Lifting me up, she took off my wrapper. Feeling the breeze, I wanted to slap her. Opening her mouth with shiny teeth inside. This was the day this cupcake died. Oh man, that was a funny poem, Sayori. You're a real stand-up comedian. And something cute. Green is so important because we see it all around. It's up very high on the trees and on the grass that's on the ground. Green is the color of the plants that grow in the south. It's also the color of a Brussels sprout. That I refuse to put in my mouth. Green is on the traffic light when the cars can go. All the green disappears when it starts to snow. There you go. Those are all her poems. Sayori, what's beneath the mask? She can't tell you. Revealing dark. That's what's under the mask. So now we can talk about how bad all of them apparently were.
No, this is just bad.
Not like Natsuki. Just faking my cuteness. Why would I write something like that? Of course it's awfully bad. How did I believe I could do it in the first place?
Did she just take a shot at Natsuki for like no reason?
Wait, what?
She said,
No.
I'm not gonna be forced
No,
to be
she
cute.
said, I'm
like
not like Natsuki. I'm just faking my cuteness. She's saying Natsuki's
Oh,
actually cute.
I
No,
thought
she didn't
said,
say. You
like,
thought she
not
said, I
like-
can't fake my cuteness.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah,
thought she
no,
said. I thought she
yeah.
like took a shot
Yeah, no,
at
yeah.
Natsuki.
She was, yeah. She was like saying, she was like, I'm not like Natsuki. I'm faking my cuteness.
Mhm.
Before I know it, I've torn the poem apart. I have to bite my own hand to suppress my tears. Why? Why do I feel this way? Why does he keep ignoring me? Am I such a horrible person? I'm thinking out loud. I'm just stupid. For a brief moment, I think about something. Something wrong. No! Why does it hurt so much to stay quiet? I want to scream. If only Zero could be here right now. If he saw my pain, would he help me? Would he regret acting this way? He'd feel sad. He'd feel regret. I can't tell him. That only make him sad. Such a burden. I'm a liar. A horrible liar. I got little bits of poem in my bin. Take a deep breath. Try writing a cute poem. Club is used to it after all. I put it in my bag. I'll have to do. Lay down on my bed, as usual. Remember the happy times I had back with Zero. I wish I could be happy again. Only I could go back in time. Can't even say why I want to. Everything feels like a mess. Vision gets blurry. Am I crying? Gotta stay strong. I can do this. I know I can. Music's bumming me out. Oh, and here it is.
Oh, the bad time.
Sayori, do you really think things are that easy? Think about it. Why do you think Zero hates you that much? That's because you're useless. You're a burden. Can you find one positive thing about yourself? I want to scream. What is this? Where am I?
You know
You're
what?
so hopeless.
I bet. Oh.
No, let me read this.
I said. Oh, okay.
Zero doesn't care about you. Isn't it clear? Why do you hold on to that hope? You deserve to suffer. You deserve to see him happy without you. You deserve to be alone. You deserve... Enough! Enough, please. I can't breathe. I'm sobbing uncontrollably. Everything feels so strange around me. No! No! Please. I can't stand it anymore. Those bad dreams. My pillow is drenched with tears. I want to vomit. And on that note, what were you gonna say?
I don't remember. Wait, because I was gonna say, I don't think Monica ever I doubt that she ever
didn't.
interacted
She
with
didn't.
Sayori. She just like
The
turned
only,
like a thing
as far as
down.
the only interaction she's had with Sayori was when Sayori was sad that one day, and Monica says, "I'm gonna go talk to her," to the MC. Like, and that's one of the things that it's like, I'm not a big fan of total villain Monica. Because
Yeah, because she didn't do this.
because even Monica says in Act 3, she's like, I never intended for her to kill herself. I just didn't want her to confess. I just tried to stop her from confessing to you. So it's like, if she was totally this big villain who would say those things to Sayori, why would she feel bad at the end of the game?
I remember, like, those theories were, like, when Sayori is like, Monica was right, but people were like, oh, Monica told her to kill herself, and it's like, no. She probably just said that, like, the MC doesn't like her like that, or something.
It's funny, too, because it's also like, yeah, it's like, oh, Monica told her to kill herself, and it's like, if Monica told him to kill herself, that's kind of a contradiction of what Monica says in Act 3, saying she didn't expect her to kill herself.
Yeah.
She didn't intend for her to kill herself.
I told her to kill herself, but I didn't think she was actually gonna do it, like, lol.
I was like, it doesn't really make sense with this whole thing. Although I can see why Monica can use I can see why he used Monica to represent depression like that since people hated her, but it still wasn't a good move. Could have used an OC sprite or not Monica. He could have even just used Sayori and just make it like her inner voice or something.
You could have made the shadow Sayori.
Yeah, I was like, you could have. I am your shadow, the inner self.
The true feeling of your inner self.
Shadow Sayori. So it was like, it could have just been Sayori. By using Monica, and it's like, it doesn't work. It doesn't make sense. Like, making Monica this big villain doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I don't like it.
It's like, it doesn't add up. But yeah, anyway, since this was a fucking long-ass thing, we're gonna stop it here. This has been an hour and 20. Granted, I blame most of that for us stopping to talk, but I feel like stopping to talk is making this playthrough actually bearable. So for anybody who's watching this for the first time and is like wants to enjoy Rainclouds without being, I guess, without us stopping it, I'm sorry, but this mod is also pretty old. This mod's been out for like almost 2 years.
Don't watch this if you want to enjoy Rainclouds. Go watch someone
Watch
else.
this if you want to see my opinion on it, or if you do still want to watch this for our first thing of Rainclouds, go ahead. I'm not stopping you, but it's just.
I mean, yeah, but still.
This is just me trying to tell you why. This is me trying to explain why it took someone donating over $150 for me to play it again. But anyway, that is it. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to download this for yourself, link will be in the description down below if you're watching on YouTube. Thank you everybody on Twitch for tuning in. And yeah, this has been Zero. This will be Zero. This has been Zero. Peace.